ਐਡਵੋਕੇਟ ਜਗਮੋਹਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਪੱਟੀ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੀ ਏਕਤਾ ਅਖੰਡਤਾ ਤੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਅਖੰਡਤਾ ਨੂੰ ਸੇਂਧ ਲਾਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਕੌਣ-ਕੌਣ ਲੋਕ ਨੇ ਥੋੜੀ ਜੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਆਪਣੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੀ, ਆਪਣੇ ਖਿੱਤਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸਟੇਟਾਂ ਵੰਡੀਆਂ ਗਈਆਂ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਯੂਪੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਉੱਤਰਾਂਚਲ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ 1966 ਵਿੱਚ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਇਹ 2 ਟੋਟੇ ਨਹੀਂ, 3 ਟੋਟੇ ਨਹੀਂ, 4 ਨਹੀਂ, 5 ਟੋਟੇ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਗਏ। ਪੰਜਾਬ, ਹਰਿਆਣਾ, ਹਿਮਾਚਲ, ਦਿੱਲੀ, ਯੂਟੀ, ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ। ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਂਧਰਾ ਪ੍ਰਦੇਸ਼ ਉਹਦਾ ਤੇਲੰਗਾਨਾ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਅਲੱਗ ਤੇ ਆਂਧਰਾ ਪ੍ਰਦੇਸ਼ ਅਲੱਗ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਇਹ ਵੰਡੀਆਂ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਜਾਇਜ਼ ਨੇ, ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਘਾਤਕ ਨੇ? ਅੱਜ ਜਾਣੀ ਪਹਿਚਾਣੀ ਹਸਤੀ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਿਨੈ ਕੁਮਾਰ ਐਡਵੋਕੇਟ ਜੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਵਡਮੁੱਲੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਔਰ ਇਹ ਦੱਸਣਗੇ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਸੇਂਧ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਰੋਕਿਆ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, ਠੱਲ ਲਾਈ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਕਿੰਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਅਕਾਊਂਟੇਬਿਲਟੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਪੂਰੀ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ। ਵਿਨੈ ਕੁਮਾਰ ਜੀ, ਗੁੱਡ ਮਾਰਨਿੰਗ।
ਗੁੱਡ ਮਾਰਨਿੰਗ ਸਰ।
ਇਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਾਂਝਾ ਕਰੋ ਵਿਚਾਰ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਬੱਟੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ। I should express my opinion with regard to bifurcation of these states including Delhi, Haryana, Punjab, Chandigarh, Himachal Pradesh. And it appears from these facts that why the sentiments of the people is being cheated by certain political executives and some political stalwarts with vested interest. Because the basic necessities of the people, including health, education, law and order, smooth functioning of the administrative machineries, agencies, but it is not actually happening as it is expected. Now we are planning to constitute a body of citizens, that is Citizens Forum, across the state of Haryana, Punjab, Himachal, Delhi, Chandigarh, and even it can be extended throughout the country. If people are actually aggrieved, they are welcome, they are invited for their suggestions, for their opinions with regard to several fields, areas like transport, infrastructure, environment, road, basic necessities, law and order, women empowerment, human rights, senior citizens, and moreover, children, parents, or other basic necessities and facilities. Let us ponder over the issues thoroughly so that the long-standing disputes, issues, rift created by certain peoples with vested interest. Otherwise, people have been very peaceful, peace-loving, very sincere towards their duty. But certain issues are created deliberately by the political leaders, some goons, some corrupt officials and political representatives. And this act of such fringe elements is affecting the majority of the people who are actually living peacefully. So I invite all my eminent scholars, writers, journalists, teachers, advocates, and other high-spirited peoples who are involved in social activities, who are connected with the people's grievances, who are interested in the welfare of human being. I appeal they should come forward and suggest and advise how we can constitute this body of citizens, the Citizens Forum throughout the country with an aim of the welfare of all sections. Thank you, Bhatti Sahab.
One question: responsibilities, duties, and ethics existing between the politicians and bureaucrats. Please say something.
Yes, it is correct. The question of probity, transparency, and accountability, it has been not answered by any agency, authority, constitutional institutions, because people are clamoring, they are helpless, restless, and in dire need that some high spirited citizens should come forward to address their grievances honestly. Each and every institution under the constitutional body, statutory bodies, government and semi-government body, if they are actually interested with their concrete and substantial suggestions to sort out the problems, grievances, ordeals, tribulations, and other issues, they are most welcome to come forward, because political executives, governments, they are very colossal, big, and like a predator. They don't bother grievances of the people, individual, women, farmers. So that's why the voice of the people is suppressed. Their sentiments, their grievances are not taken care of, are not addressed, and that's why the bureaucracy and the politicians and the nexus for evil motive should be eliminated. It should be discarded for the safety and security of the people in the larger interest of the society and nation.
System is frozen, or the constitutional limbs are frozen, or the constitutional powers are frozen. Any need to look into establishment of tribunal to fixing the accountability? Please say.
Yes. If a judge or an executive officer or any media house, if it is buckled under pressure, if it is not, institutions are not working honestly, it is direct encroachment on the rights of the people. If our rights, our well-being is not taken care of, so it means obviously institutions, their presiding officers, they are outrightly liable for these lapses, for these derelictions, for these lackadaisical, and for this chaos.
I think you might be able to say something about the ICS, Indian Civil Service of British regime, and Indian Administrative Service, IAS, wherein the daughter of Speaker of Honorable Parliament was directly, without taking into examination, has been nominated as IAS officer, and will she be able to answer the UPSC, or there is any necessity or need to continue with the UPSC system or not? Please say.
Obviously, if any intellectual, any outstanding candidate, as it has been a precedence or tradition for qualifying UPS examination, but after coming this regime in 2014, this trend of induction of the bureaucrats bypassing certain traditions and UPSC prescribed norms and rules. So it has been a doubt or inkling why certain are handpicked to be inducted in the service and certain are discarded. So this doesn't mean a question of a parity, as it is also violation of Article 14. It is not a matter of pleasure of the government that certain people should be appointed, but government is under obligation to provide all of them a better and super opportunity to all deserving and competent candidates. Maybe in a sequence, but they cannot be discarded with insult with tarnishing the image of such candidates. So this should have been streamlined. It should have been improved to repose faith amongst the people.
One and last question, it may be last but not least. I would like to invite you on this. Whatsoever the events amongst the political circles and political leaders are going for their ward, kith and kin, do you approve it? Constitutionally, it is valid or invalid? Please say.
Yes, very relevant question, Bhatti Sahab. The near dear and family members, if they are appointed in certain institutions like High Court, Supreme Court, and other subordinate courts, due to their proximity, their association with the ancestral father, grandfather, or any other relation with the stalwarts, it is not fair and just in the eyes of law, constitution, and morality. At least it is a question in the court of people, including judges, politicians, parliamentarians, legislatures, that what is democracy? Is it democracy that this act of the institutions itself creating a peril, a risk for themselves also? Such clumsy, hectic, and complicated system where the bureaucrats, judges, and parliamentarians, they themselves get themselves implicated, and they are supposed to be distraught, traumatized. So how citizens can feel safer as compared to in the monarchy, feudalistic system? So democratic system should be in a very clear and opulent way, so that people can face very easygoing path, aims, goal, etc.
This is a awakening call for the unity of India in the national interest and in the beautiful country wherein we are living, staying, and the idea is to emerge from slavery and don't bow before the slavery. This is the motto of this video, and expression of speech and expression has been given as per the Constitution of India and Supreme Court guidelines. And this video is in the national interest. I request you to kindly subscribe my channel, like it, give us feedback, and the views expressed by my friend are his personal, and we do not take any responsibility. It is a disclaimer notice. Thank you so much.